Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I learn from YouTube. Now, before going further, I want to request you guys to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit the bell notification on so that whenever I post update about any videos in the future, you'll get a notification right into your mailbox or your phone or whatever device that you're using. So with that being said, what we are going to talk about today is we are going to continue with the chapter The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse that we started last week. So last week what we studied about the characters, what kind of characters did we have, and what kind of story that the characters were building up. You already know that we are talking about a tribe, the Gargolanian tribe, who is known for their truth and honesty, even though they were very poor people, right? So let's get right into the video, and then let's start from where we stopped in the last class. All right, so the current scenario is that Aram is looking at Murad sitting on a horse right from his window, but he can't believe his eyesight what he's seeing at that moment, because I already told you they can't afford, or they couldn't afford to buy a horse because they were very poor, right? I knew my cousin Murad enjoyed being alive more than anybody else who had ever fallen into the world by mistake, but this was more than even I could believe. Now Aram is saying that I know that Murad can do silly things, Murad can do stupid things to fulfill his desire, but this one is by far the most severe kind of mistake that he has done, or this was the most severe kind of activity that he has done, because getting a horse or stealing a horse is a very big deal, and they belong to the Gargolanian tribe, और वो tribe का एक ही pride है, that is being honest and being truthful. अगर वो चीज़ को भी वो ट्राइब से छीन लिया जाता है, ओके, इफ़ समवन फाइंड्स आउट दैट वो घोड़ा चुराया है मुराद ने, then what will happen? The entire tribe's reputation will be, it will go in the dirt, right? They won't get the reputation back because of a single person from the tribe. So this was the hardest thing that Aram had to believe, because he knew Murad was crazy, but he thought that he wouldn't go this far, right? And Aram rubbed his eyes and stuck out his head at the window, and Murad assured that it was not a dream. Murad is saying, हाँ जो तुम देख रहे हो वो dream नहीं है, right? Because I am actually riding the horse right now. Alright, and he also said that if you want to ride the horse, just make it fast, otherwise I'm going without you. In the first place, my earliest memories had been memories of horses, and my first longings had been longings to ride. This was the wonderful part. In the second place, we were poor. This was the part that wouldn't permit me to believe what I saw. We were poor. We had no money. Our whole tribe was poverty stricken. Every branch of the Gargolanian family was living in the most amazing and comical poverty in the world. Nobody could understand where we ever got money enough to keep us with food in our bellies, not even the old men of the family. Most important of all, though we were famous for our honesty, we had been famous for our honesty for something like 11 centuries. Even when we had the wealthiest family in what we liked to think was the world, we were proud first, honest next, and then we believed in right and wrong. None of us would take advantage of anybody in the world, let alone steal. So I told you, मुराद को आराम को ये ट्रस्ट करने या डाइजेस्ट, इस बात को डाइजेस्ट करने में बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो रहा था कि वो घोड़ा एक्चुअली मुराद लेके आया था, बिकॉज Aram is now remembering all the things of his tribe, कि उसके ट्राइब को कैसा इज्जत मिलता है, उसके ट्राइब के पास क्या एक चीज़ है जिसकी लोग रेस्पेक्ट करते थे, राइट? एंड दैट वाज द ट्रूथफुल एंड ऑनेस्ट नेचर, राइट? एंड दे वर पुअर, and so it was very difficult for him to believe that he saw what he saw outside his house. He belonged to a Gargolanian family, and that was strictly and funnily in kind of comical means to be funny, because in this scenario they even didn't know how they get money for their meal, right? उनको खुद नहीं पता है कि वो अगला मील के लिए पैसा कहाँ से लाएंगे और वो अगला मील कहाँ से खाएंगे, कौन देगा उनको, ये भी नहीं पता है। ओके, बट वो किसी ना किसी तरह वो सर्वाइव कर रहे थे। Although this tribe was poor, they were known for their honesty for 11 centuries. They were honest, proud, and always believed कि क्या सही है और क्या गलत। उन्होंने किसी से भी कोई चीज़ भी नहीं चुराया था और किसी का कोई एडवांटेज भी नहीं लिया था। सो ये सब चीज़ें आराम के माइंड में आ रहा था कि ये जो हो रहा है क्या वो सही है या गलत हो रहा है। और उसके बाद in the second place poor, alright, the first place Aram had a longing of riding horse. It was his dream. जब वो एक छोटा बच्चा था उससे लेके आज तक उसका क्या ड्रीम है, he wants to ride a horse. So for a kid who has his dream right in front of his eyes, right, वो देख सकता है, वो अपने ड्रीम को देख रहा है बाहर। Okay, this was maybe the last chance for Aram to complete or fulfill his dream. Now Aram is in a dilemma whether I should complain to someone about this horse that Murad has stolen, or whether I should go with Murad and then complete my fantasy, complete my desire, fulfill what I had longed for so many years. Now these two things started to play in Aram's mind, right? Consequently, even though I could see the horse so magnificent, even though I could smell it so lovely, even though I could hear it breathing so exciting, I couldn't believe the horse had anything to do with my cousin Murad or with me or any of the other members of our family, asleep or awake, because I knew my cousin Murad wouldn't have bought the horse, and if he couldn't have bought the horse, he must have stolen it, and I refused to believe he had stolen it. Now Aram is again saying, right, मैं घोड़ा को देख सकता हूँ, मैं उसको स्मेल कर सकता हूँ, मैं उसको सुन सकता हूँ, राइट, बट ये जो चीज़ मैं बिलीव नहीं कर सकता कि मुराद और वो घोड़ा के बीच में कोई भी लिंक हो, कोई भी रिलेशनशिप हो, बिकॉज Aram is saying that he knew cousin Murad could not afford to buy the horse, let alone any member in the Gargolian family, कोई भी अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकता है। तो इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? दैट मीन्स वो घोड़ा शायद मुराद ने चोरी किया है, बिकॉज दैट वॉज द only logical option left for Aram to think about, right? But now I already told you Aram also had a dream, right? No member of the Gargolian family could be a thief. I stared first at my cousin and then at the horse. There was a pure stillness and humor in each of them. On the one hand delighted me and the other hand frightened me. Murad, I said, where did you steal this horse? Leap out of the window, he said, if you want to ride. It was true then. He had stolen the horse. There was no question about it. He had come to invite me to ride or not as I chose. Now अब मुराद आराम ने पूछ लिया मुराद को कि ये घोड़ा तुमने कहाँ से चुराया है। उस समय पे मुराद ने ये नहीं बोला कि ये घोड़ा चोरी का है। मुराद ने बोला अगर तुमको घोड़ा राइड करना है देन यू नीड टू कम आउट फास्ट। और इस वक्त आराम कन्विंस हो चुका था कि वो घोड़ा चोरी का है, बिकॉज मुराद डिडंट से एनीथिंग अगेंस्ट इट। अगर वो चोरी का नहीं होता तो मुराद बोल सकता था कि नो दिस हॉर्स आई हैव नॉट स्टोलन दिस, आई हैव गॉट इट फ्रॉम दिस प्लेस और समवन गिव इट टू मी, वट एवर द रीजन वॉज। बट that means him not answering the question, that means he had definitely stolen the horse. He had just came for a visit to ask him to ride it with him, and Aram trying to convince himself that it was not the same as stealing money, as both were crazy about riding a horse. Now Aram is saying ये घोड़ा चोरी का है, लेकिन फिर भी ये हम बिलीव कर सकते हैं कि उतना डेंजर क्राइम नहीं है जितना कोई पैसा चुराना हो, जितना किसी को हर्ट करना हो। ऑलराइट, ओके, विल टॉक अबाउट दैट, वेट। Well, it seemed to me stealing horse for a ride was not the same thing as stealing something else, such as money. For all I knew, maybe it wasn't stealing at all. If you were crazy about horses the way my cousin Murad and I were, it wasn't stealing. It wouldn't become stealing until we offered to sell the horse, which, of course, I knew we would never do. Now, Aram is trying to justify himself. आराम ने अपने माइंड में सोच लिया है कि मैं अपना ड्रीम फुलफ़िल करूँगा, मैं मुराद के साथ घोड़ा राइड करने के लिए जाऊँगा। लेकिन उसके माइंड में ये भी है जो ट्राइब के बारे में ऑनेस्टी, ट्रूथफुलनेस, ऑल दैट वो भी चल रहा है, राइट। लेकिन वो आराम अपने आप को जस्टिफाई कर रहा है कि हाँ, हम अगर एक बार हम घोड़ा को राइड कर लिए तो क्या बुरा होगा। ये उतना बुरा नहीं है कि हम जैसे पैसा चुरा रहे किसी से, हम एक राइड करके उसको जो जिसका घोड़ा है वो वापस भी दे सकते। ओके, दैट इज़ जस्टिफिकेशन ऑन आराम्स पार्ट फॉर व्हाट ही इज़ गोइंग टू डू नेक्स्ट, because he does not want his dream to be crushed. He wants his dream to be fulfilled. So that is why he is trying to justify his actions, justify whatever he is going to do. That year, we lived at the edge of town on Walnut Avenue. Behind our house was the country, vineyards, orchards, irrigation ditches, and country roads. In less than 3 minutes, we were on Olive Avenue, and the horse began to trot. The air was new and lovely to breathe. The feel of the horse running was wonderful. My cousin Murad, who was considered one of the craziest members of family, began to sing. I mean, he started to roar. ऑलराइट, सो आराम ने ये डिसाइड कर लिया कि हाँ, मैं अपने आराम के मुराद के साथ में चला जाऊंगा क्योंकि मुझे भी राइड करना है। ओके, सो दे जम्प्ड अप एंड द हॉर्स एंड देन दे स्टार्टेड मूविंग। सो 2-3 मिनट के बाद में वो ऑलिव एवेन्यू पहुंच चुके थे, राइट, एंड देन द हॉर्स बिगेन टू ट्रॉट। द एयर वॉज न्यू एंड लवली टू ब्रीथ। जब वो घोड़े पे बैठ के जा रहे थे तो वो एक्सपीरियंस जो था वो आराम को बहुत ही अच्छा लग रहा था, बिकॉज दैट वॉज हिज ड्रीम। आई टोल्ड यू ऑलरेडी दैट ही वॉज since his childhood he longed for riding a horse. That was his dream. So he felt wonderful sitting on the horse which was running and galloping forward. Murad started singing loudly, who was considered one of the craziest members of the family. जब मुराद गाना गाता था तो इतना गंदा गाना ख़राब गाता था कि लोग बोलते थे कि वो गाना नहीं गा रहा है, वो चिल्ला रहा है। So that was what kind of voice he had. Every family has a crazy streak in it somewhere, and my cousin Murad was considered the natural descendant of the crazy streak in our tribe. Before him was our uncle Kostrov, an enormous man with a powerful head of black hair and the largest mustache in the St. Joaquin Valley. A man so furious in temper, so irritable, so impatient that he stopped anyone from talking by roaring, "It is no harm, pay no attention to it." Now this is the dialogue of Uncle Kostrov. He used to say, "It is no harm, pay no attention to it." Right? So जो भी एक फैमिली है उसमें एक लड़का या एक लड़की होती है जो बहुत ही नॉटी, दैट काइंड ऑफ, ओके, जो किसी का बात नहीं सुनता, जो अपना मन का करता है, दैट काइंड ऑफ पर्सन एक फैमिली में होता ही है। और इस सिचुएशन में मुराद वो लड़का था जो क्रेजी था, ओके। और लोग ये भी बोलते थे कि वो अंकल खुसरोव जो है उनके नेचुरल डिसेंडेंट है। दैट मीन्स एक अंकल खुसरोव नाम के अंकल भी उस ट्राइब में है, और ही वॉज कंसिडर्ड द क्रेजीएस्ट पर्सन इन द ट्राइब। उनके पास एक बहुत ही लुक्ड लाइक ही हैड अ वेरी पावरफुल हेड ऑफ ब्लैक हेयर। दैट मीन्स वो उनके बाल पूरे ब्लैक एंड देन मुस्टैच भी उनके बहुत लंबे थे। ही वॉज ऑलवेज एंग्री, इरिटेटेड, राइट। सो ही वॉज सो फ्यूरियस। जो भी करते थे वो, जो भी अगर उनको इरिटेट करता है, कुछ बोलता है, वो बोलते थे, "इट इज़ नो हार्म, पे नो अटेंशन टू इट।" दैट मीन्स अरे ये बात छोड़ दो, ओके, ये बात से कुछ नहीं होगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा, पे नो अटेंशन टू इट, इसके बारे में कुछ ध्यान मत देना, वो ठीक हो जाएगा। इट इज़ नो हार्म, पे नो अटेंशन टू इट। Alright, guys, so I think we're going to stop here today, and then we'll continue with the rest of the chapter maybe tomorrow or day after. Alright, so I'd like to request all of you to download this PDF and then just go through the entire chapter once. Alright, and if you have any queries, you can just mention it on the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Alright, peace. See you guys in next class.